Hi there, welcome to Yazi's Journey. I am Yasmin and welcome to my kitchen today. I have been getting this question, can you please share your kitchen gadgets? Keep in mind, I am married next month. This month is the beginning of March that I'm recording this video, 2023. So next month in April, the end, I am married 29 years. So keep in mind these gadgets, I have been collecting them for quite some time since I got married. So I'll go through with you and some of the things I have bought it brand new and few other things were literally picked up from the streets and some of them are from thrift shops. So I'll go through with you one by one. Come along. These are my Instant Pots. And as some of you know, I recently went to a thrift shop and picked up this large roaster, which I plan on using the month of Ramadan. I'll tell you what I use it for and who gave it to me. When the Instant Pots were new into the market, we bought this, my husband and I. We only had that one and I loved them and using it for meat, quinoa, rice, everything. Just having it one was difficult. And then one of our sons bought this one for us. So these black one and the red one, both of them were brand new, paid full prices. One day my husband and I were in a thrift shop and we found this large one for $50 when it's about over $200. And it was brand new and it was in the box. And my husband was like, we can use this for Ramadan, for guests. So we bought that. We use it for rice, we use it for quinoa, we use it for boiling eggs, we use it for yogurt. I use it for bone broth, so they come in handy. And this Ramadan, we are feeding about 15 to 16 people every night, except Saturdays. So I would plan to be using these Instant Pots. So this one was secondhand and it was $50. So that was win-win. And then this one, as you can see, I have been using it quite often and I did not even take the tag out. It's $6.99 and at least I saved over $100 and something. So these Instant Pots, since we have a large family, mashallah, they come on handy, especially when I have to do bone broth preparing. You guys, I will show you the way I do it before Ramadan. So that's first thing is the Instant Pots. And I will link the kind I have in the description as well, or my Amazon shop link. You will see that there. And this one recently, I went with my husband thrift shopping and it was $5. This is what I plan to use on the month of Ramadan and it's going to be really nice. Just putting it roast in there or chicken or turkey, so that would be great. So these Instant Pots are daily, weekly that we use. Another thing that we use literally twice, sometimes even 3 times daily, I would say it's our Vitamix. We love using our Vitamix. Here's our Vitamix. We used to have a different one and our neighbors borrowed it and they never returned it. And we weren't willing to pay a full price. So my husband looked at Facebook Market and we bought it really cheap. And we have it about, I don't know, 3 years now. So the Vitamix, I use it for smoothies, soups, nut butters, everything. I use this machine a lot. I highly recommend the Vitamix. This is our food processor and we use it quite often. If I don't have time, I will shred my cheese in there, my onions in there. I used to have one for about our first 20 years of marriage. I had same one and it broke after 20 years. So this is new about few years now and it's working. The Vitamix and the food processor, I use them quite often. This is a hand blender and you guys have seen us use it quite often making whipped cream. Honestly, when I got it as a gift, I thought, what am I gonna do with this? What am I gonna use it for? My daughter Sabrina gave it to us and I thought, I don't know. But you know what? I use it all the time for soup. I just blend it, and also a lot whipped cream. We use it. I also have the hand blender, but I haven't been using it for quite some time. I grew up using this hand mix. You guys seen me mixing eggs and everything, and this one was from a used store as well. But I grew up in Somalia, so we use that quite often. And here is our shredder cheese. I use it sometimes when I don't want to make mess with the food processor. I use the shredder for quick use, so that's another thing we use. This kitchenette mixer, I have always wanted one, and I thought, I don't want to spend a lot of money. I make a lot of breads for my family, and before I became low carb, I used to make all kind of breads, especially sourdough breads and everything, and someone was getting rid of it and did not want it. They were moving actually out of the country, and she was gonna get rid of it, and I said I will take that. So this is very expensive machine, but for me it was free, honestly. Another machine that we use quite often is the plant-based milk machine. You guys have seen me. I have a plant-based milk that I make, and there's a video about it too. Hopefully I'll remember to link that. I will put this in the description. I use this weekly, I would say, and that has come in handy too. Tea kettle, I use it daily, sometimes few times for teas. I love herbal teas. We grow our own garden in the summer, so we use a lot of herbs. So I make my own herbal teas. I love this kettle, and it makes my life so much easier because, let me show you. I can just lift this up and put the herbs in here and pour water in there and just cover it, turn it on, and then when the tea is done, I will drink it. After will be the inside. I just take it out, clean it, so it's awesome. And that way I can save the environment and not, use so much of tea bags, which I still do when I travel. But this tea kettle has been really helpful. So I will go ahead and link that in the description as well. These two juice machines, we love to juice, especially summer when we grow our own garden. Kale and Swiss chard and cucumbers. I mean, we juice a lot in the summer, what's in the season. This machine, I don't even know. We have it probably, 8 years now. And it's quick machine. You just, for a family like us, large family, mashallah, it works. You just throw everything in there and it gives you in a seconds a good fresh juice. So it was very expensive, but that's one thing we bought it, and we wanted it for our family because for a while we were doing some juicing for healing, and it worked out really well. But at the same time, I always wanted this other juice machine, as you can see it. And I did not want to be spending money of all kind of machines. And one day my husband was looking for some tools at secondhand store, and while he was at the tools area, I was like, wait a minute, let me go the dishes in secondhand store. Guess what? This machine is about $400, and it's called the Harem machine. That's the name. And guess what I paid for? I still have the tag, $9.99. That was a big saving, I would say, honestly. And this other machine it's called Brevel, as you can see. That's the name of it in case you want it. Let me take you here. These two machines are for fun. The children in the summertime love orange juice, so we make fresh orange juice here. And this one, I used to teach Zumba years ago, and there were a couple, and they gave me this machine. You can put any frozen fruit you want, berries, any kind of really mangoes, bananas, whatever, and it's like you make your own ice cream. So this one was also a gift to me. Also, we use a lot of mason jars, a lot of mason jars. I do my best to keep plastic away from the house, but you just can't get away from it. But all our goods, I'll show you. I use mason jars for homemade yogurt, bone broth, spices, rice, ganarolas. Here are our goods. As you can see, oats, all the spices, all the beans, everything, nuts and everything. So I have some empty ones for the summer that I'll be canning. So I use a lot of mason jars, and I get them a lot from secondhand stores. Since they are glass, I can just wash them and put it into my food and nuts. And as you can see, coconut and cacao and all kind of things. Let me take you to the living room. Here I have Dehydrator, and you guys will see me in the summer when the garden thrives. As you can see, it has so many trays. I think, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trays. And those trays, what I do is I can dehydrate meat, I can dehydrate herbs, dry berries. I mean, there is so many things that I use it for. So that is the dehydrator, and I'm sure you guys will say, what is the name? And I could never say the name, so that's what the name is. And we have this dehydrator, oh my goodness, I think more than 10 years. So I usually pull it out in the summertime. So you guys will see for us using it in the summer season for our herbs. I dry my own herbs and use it throughout the winter. Also, it is so hard to care for a home without Ziplocs. I have researched, I have looked, all kind of stuff, because whenever I have extra berries, extra food that I want to freeze, you know, it's easier to put Ziplocs. So I was able to find that these are the closest thing that are chemical free. So the summer you will see me putting all kind of food and freezing them, because I do freeze all the goods. I freeze eggs, I freeze tomatoes, I will freeze herbs, I would freeze kale, spinach, Swiss chard, anything I can get hold of. I have frozen squash, and you guys have seen me get it out of the freezer and use them. So these are the bags that I use. We just write on them and then freeze it and then reuse them. Recently got out apples from our trees and all of that too. So these are the bags that I use it for now instead of those chemical ones. So I can only do what I can to avoid plastic, but these were the most closest thing that was a chemical free. I also have these silicones, and I just put a little bit of yogurt in there. You guys have seen that before with berries, and I would freeze it. Or when I make my fat bombs, I will go ahead and use these too. And these, as you can see, I'm starting soon to freeze our eggs. I do freeze eggs, and I will have that. I'll share that video with you guys when I freeze the eggs. Soon we will get lots and lots of eggs. The winter time, especially the fall time, it will start through the winter sometime. The chickens will be molting and they won't give eggs. So that's my way of saving eggs for my family. So I do use these silicone cups too. Also, I use these stainless steel for baking bread and everything, because I like the stainless steel because they don't have all that chemical stuff. So this will be in the description as well for baking bread. I have these trays for ganarola, and I have these mats. I have them for quite some time. They look like they need to be changed soon. So these are really handy too. And also when I'm baking things, I will set them in the tray and put it into the oven, so if it spills out, the trays also save time and cleaning, you know. And these trays also, if I have to make pizza, whatever we need to use, if I have to bake cookies, I use them. So these are also something that we use for weekly as well. When it comes to daily cooking, I have these stainless steel pots. As you can see, stainless steel strainer, also this pot. They're all stainless steel. That's how we like it, but they are all from secondhand store. This one, a friend of mine was having a garage sale, and she said, I'm having a garage sale. I said, I'd like to stop by. So I stopped by. They were selling this on the cover for $3, and I have it about 5 years now. So that's one way I save money and build a home over the years. That way we can, when I save money, then we can eat healthier and also travel. That's where my money goes. My money goes good food and traveling. I will also show you something that I can't live without. My cast iron. I have about 3 or 4 of these. This is the one I use daily. Eggs, cook spices, cook vegetables, make a pizza for myself sometimes when I'm home alone. So all in all, this is amazing. I would really recommend it. Cast iron gives you iron, especially as women. I still get my cycle, so I use cast iron, and it gives the food such a flavor. And here is this one also when I want to bake something, chicken or whatever. It's really heavy, so you guys have seen me, so I do use a lot of the cast iron skillets. The only thing about the cast iron skillet is you have to keep up with it. It has a special way of cleaning. Maybe I'll do a video one day. Cast iron skillet, you have to, it's like us, we need a self-care. That's what it needs, honestly. I will take you into the pantry and show you a couple of things that I have, and they're all also from used store. So come along. I have these few other machines. If the children want to make a grilled cheese, they go ahead and just put grilled cheese sandwich here. This is my machine that I make spaghetti, as you guys have seen it. This makes waffles, and it's from used store. This one actually is from my son. Gave it to me as a gift. This waffle machine was thrift shop. This other waffle machine is thrift shop. I have this baking dish, and another one underneath was from thrift shop. Here are my other large cast iron skillets. That's what I use. I also have some trays. As you can see, these large plates for a guest. These extra bowls, this one literally is $80. I make it with, I use it for my granola when I mix it, $80, and I got it thrift shop for $5. So I have more of those. My tripod was $3.99 from a thrift shop, so I save money that way. My egg holders, as you can see, are from thrift shop. That one was from Amazon, that wooden one, but these two are from thrift shops. That's where I shop. I want to share with you this also Berkey water machine. It is stainless steel, and I like all my dishes to be like that. It's very important for us to have a good, clean drinking water, and this Berkey water machine has such an amazing water filter. All we do is pour water on top, and then the filter takes care of everything. We just lift this up and pour water in there. It's very simple to use it. So that's our water machine. These glass jars for our herbs are from thrift shop as well. These herbs, I use it for bath sometimes. Let's not forget my husband's coffee machine. He loves this. The children gave it to him one Eid as a gift. So that was nice. Yep, that's a coffee machine. I don't drink coffee, but my husband does, so that's what he uses. I also use all kind of glass dishes that for leftovers. So here are the juicers. Let's go around in the kitchen. My Instant Pots are very important to me, and my regular pots daily use, and the roaster, which I'm really excited about sharing with you on the month of Ramadan. And these are the blenders and the bread mixer, the cast irons, and the milk maker, and the ice cream and orange juice. And what else are we forgetting? And the dehydrator. I hope I answered you guys' question. These are my large kitchen gadgets that I use. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell and give the videos thumbs up. And have a beautiful, blessed day. And I will see you next time. And comment down what kind of videos you guys would like to see. See you next time. Have a beautiful, blessed day.